So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Trust everybody's doing well. Once again, welcome to our session. It's our product deep dive, which happens on the third Saturday of each month. Here we have our practitioner come in and share their experience and answer our questions. And then, where possible, they go ahead and share us a live demo. I know today we are going to have more discussions from our presenter, Atul, and then answer the questions. But just as an FYI, also, we do have the Q&A sessions that we have on the first Saturday of each month. So here we will come and then meet and greet our practitioner. They share their experiences also. And then in that case, answer our questions. And then, it's all interactive. You put in your questions and they give us, tools of the trade. And then we go ahead and kick it off. So just as a heads up, the AI learning days is far rolling out. And then also we would it's something you should be encouraged to continue to engage within ServiceNow. Also, we actually have the Rising Star program that was revamped, relaunched. That's that just ended on the 11th after a 2-week run. At the end of this month, the results should be coming out. And then as well, there's a lot of training contents, especially about AI and Gen AI or agentic AI that is being thrown into ServiceNow University. You always go there. There's a ton of resources that is helpful to help you break in your career. And the community, you have each one of us, pushing you on, leading you on, and cheering you on to give you the support and all that you need to help you succeed in the space. So don't hesitate to come in there and then reach out as much as you can for any help. We have our practitioner, Atul. We'll get to meet him. We will engage. This is all via WebEx. We will share the recording in our YouTube channel as well as in the community on the chat. You should expect that you can use the question and answer, the Q&A feature to put in your questions as well as raise your hand. Use the emoji for reactions. But be mindful if you're going to ask a question and you're mute, be in a quiet environment so that way, as you come in, it's supposed to automatically mute you, but just in case, so that, you be mindful of the noise too. So Atul, the floor is yours. Thank you, Doc, for coming in. Over to you. Let's get to meet you. The first question we have while we go ahead and get us on.
Sure. Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Atul Grover, and now I am proudly call myself as a Dr. Atul Grover. I recently completed my PhD a month back only and submitted my final thesis, and it's got approved. So now I'm awarded as a doctorate degree, and definitely yes, convocation is still pending. So soon you will see that photographs as well on the LinkedIn in month of September 3rd week possibly. Other than this, on my side, I am a ServiceNow I'm in the ServiceNow ecosystem from the last 10 years. I'm a ServiceNow business process consultant, and currently I'm transitioning my role from the business process consultant to the platform owner as well. But it doesn't mean that I'm leaving my BPC role altogether. No, I'm still doing the BPC role, but yes, as transition is always like toughest part. So in the transition, you have to play the two multiple roles. So I'm playing platform owner as well, plus I'm playing the role of the BPC as well. As being part of ServiceNow ecosystem from the last 10 years, I see a lot of changes, a lot of improvements happen in ServiceNow ecosystem. Other than this, on my personal front, I can say that I am a 3-time MVP as well, ServiceNow MVP as well, 2-time Rising Star. I am a speaker at the Knowledge and not lastly, I can say latestly, I can say I was one of the panelists in AI Learning Day on 15th of July, where I presented and I was interviewed as a platform owner, my journey on that particular part. I'm a ServiceNow trainer as well, so I took a lot of ServiceNow training batches for CSA, ITSM as well, and I can say I'm mainly active on the community level. So if you want to be connect with me, you can connect me on the LinkedIn as well. You can connect me on the community as well. I'm participating, encouraging, and I'll not say that I'm guiding, but I'm supporting to the Nigeria community as well now with Tosin and Emeka is also there, and definitely is your post I also saw, uh, um, which I say that yes, it is good that you are doing something for your own community and you want that your community should be built, because if you move forward but your community is not moving forward, it means there's no purpose of that one, because people want that everybody should go together, and that is what my motto as well. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can see learn and grow. It doesn't mean that only I want to be learn and I want to be grow. So I always say learn and grow together, which means that either me or either you, if somebody is sharing, somebody is learning something, definitely we should all learn together, we should all grow together so that we can move forward. So this is what is my small introduction, that who am I, what I'm doing at point of time. Yes, I'm based out in UK, in London. It's like a 5:15 for me, just might be evening has been started. Definitely yes, nothing to be worried because now school is off, so I have ample of time to be take my kids and everybody outside as well. I'm happy that if you have any doubt, question, clarification in mind, might be it can be from the admin perspective, from the little bit on the development perspective, or some other perspective. I'm happy to be on this particular part.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Atul, for that high-level introduction. It's great to have you come in and share. So I do put your YouTube channel in the chat so that they can also connect with you in here. I don't see any questions yet, and thanks, Bumi, for sending out that. Congratulations, well deserved. Uh, the next question we have is really about the platform ownership,
Okay.
and then that question is really out there for us to talk about the journey, the experience. I know you were part of, I think yourself, and then Jerry, and then you all did the beta too for having to create that platform owner journey. So, how's
Yep.
it been for you? If you can share that, so that we can actually, like I said, pick a thing or two from it. Thank you.
Correct. See, if I say my journey from the platform owner, it's like very quick for me. I was just start. And also one more thing, like before I start go in the deep dive, let me tell you one thing, that in service now, when you are transitioning your role to any role, like from developer to tester, from tester to BA to BPC kind of role, it is not only the role transition, it is the mindset transition is the first thing, because you have to be change the perspective, the way you think, the way you consider things. So like if I take a normal example, sometime I take an example that till the time you are bachelor, you have free life, you can go anywhere, you can eat anything, you can go, you can meet anybody anytime as well, you can get up, you can sleep anytime. But as soon as you get married, your mindset gets changed, because now you know that you want to spend time with your better half, with your partner as well, right? So what has been changed? Life is still same, right? You are the same person who is living the life early and the same now as well, but what has been changed? The mindset has been changed. Earlier you were free, but now you're little bounded, because you have your partner with you. You want to be spend, or you both want to spend time with each other, you want to go outside, all the things will be there. So for me, I can say the movement of the role, the changing of the role is not the actual role transition, but it was a mindset transition. Because I'm work, I still say that I'm working as a BPC, and slowly I start changing my mindset, my thoughts to the platform owner perspective, that what a platform owner can is doing, what I cannot or I'm not be able to do at point of time. And by conceding their life, their role, their responsibility, I thought, wow, this is what I can also do in this particular part. So I start adapting it first, and then adopting it second. So I start adapting, okay, they are doing this particular part, can I do these things? Do I need to be have do I have that skill, or have to read something else done particular part? So I start making my journey on that particular perspective. So first I adapt, and then I adopting it, and now I can convert, and I'm open to say in the market, yes, I'm moving from the BPC to the this thing, platform owner. But I always says, I'm still saying that I'm not leaving the BPC role, I'm still be there. By heart I'm still a BPC. By designation I can say that I'm a platform owner. But because Being a platform owner, the first thing and important thing is that you are seeing the whole soul platform. Being a BPC, you just see that particular product or the module where you are allocated. You never see from the overall perspective. So this is what the difference. So now I'm working with two big customers as well. Two big customers as well. Like they are saying, Atul, we want to be implement service now, and I am the part of their foundation team. It means I should not just think from the perspective of the BPC. I should think from the perspective of the platform, because foundation data is the one which will be used across the platform, across the department. You pick up any department, ITSM, incident, sorry, IT, finance, legal, everybody's using the foundation data. It means that give me mindset. No, don't think just for the BPC perspective. Think from the platform owner perspective as well. So this is what I can say, that before you go, you have to be think, you have to be analyze yourself, that are you fitting, are you good for that particular role? If no, how you can make your steps to be go on that particular role. That is important here.
Awesome stuff. Awesome, Atul. And that's the truth. Um, with great relatable examples, so that you can actually see it for yourself. Um, I always say everyone is an analyst first and foremost. The whole idea is some are technical, some are process.
Right.
But the whole idea is to get a shared and common understanding with your customer, because now with what Atul has actually shared with us, it's a reminder that now you're looking at it from the perspective of the whole platform. So what solution will happen in maybe ITSM or incident or any particular product area? Now you are looking at
Correct.
a platform reach for you to do that.
Right.
So that's
Also,
it.
I can say, like, being a BPC is like you're just taking care of your own room, but being a platformer, you're taking care of the complete family, because you have to be think from a family perspective. Tomorrow you are going to be father as well. You're going to be grandfather as well. So you have to make sure that the coming generation should have a sufficient fund, have a good house, have a good take care, good education, good health system as well. So this is what is not a BPC work. This is as a platform owner you're doing. So being a bachelor and taking care of your room is a BPC, but being a married, taking care of family is a platform owner.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Don't forget, put your questions in the chat. You can unmute
Yes.
also and then ask your question, so that we can get to that. Um, the other one is looking at the platform owner role, and then platform health. Um, so you talked about having, although not necessarily sharing any real detail, you talked about having two clients that you support. So they are doing fresh out implementation. So other than foundational data, what are the other things that you look at, and then
Okay.
you try
See,
to talk to the client about?
being a platform owner, the first thing is important about the overall health and the performance of a system or the platform. Okay, that is must for me. What is coming, what is going out, what is getting configured, what is getting customized in my system, I must know. Because something wrong is, if let's say, again the same example I take, because I'm a trainer, so my habit is to be not to be go for the more technical examples. I take very simple examples. Let's say you are married, you have a kids. Now if someone is coming or some other kid is coming to play with your kid in your house, and he is disturbing your house or the environment or your kid, will you allow him to become or her to become next time in your house? Never. Why? Because that component, that configuration, or that customization is impacting your platform. So, first of all, a platform owner is responsible and accountable for the platform performance, and its health is the first part. Second, being a platform owner, I always think that how I can optimize my platform, make better my platform. Same example, being a family head, being a father, being a husband, I have to make sure that how I can make possible things in my house so that my wife or my kids have a sufficient fund, have a good health, good education. This is what is my means optimization and strategic decisions, that what best I can do, what job I should pick up, where I should move, so that I can work on this product. And the third important part, which is important for a platform owner perspective, is governance. I don't want anybody can come and spoil my system. There must be a specific governance on this particular part, and the platform owner is responsible and accountable for that, setting up and leading that governance on this particular front. That is very much important, because governance is very much important from the platform owner perspective, I can say. Without governance, it can be problematic for the platform owner to run the platform, uh, complete platform, I can say. Okay. And one more thing, which I was just when I was having a bath, so I was thinking that a platform owner, if I say that a platform owner be a good listener or a good vocalist, I can say he should be a good vocalist as well. Listener is good, I am listening to all of you, but if I know that this is the right thing for my platform, I should be very vocal on that particular part. I should not hide myself by that what people will think, what people will support. Don't worry, you are a platform owner. If you will not be vocal, there's no purpose of having you as a platform owner. Anybody can come, anybody can go. So that is again a important part for a platform owner, that a platform owner must be a vocal listener. Is good part, but should be vocal, so that he or she should convey his message, his thoughts, his governance policies to the across the platform, across the stakeholders, and run that platform smoothly. So this is what the second part I can say here.
Right, awesome stuff, and that's the truth. Active and intentional listening is one bit, because it's really about people skills. I mean, there's so much
Correct.
that's there. It's you being able to actually convey that, message, or make sure that there's buy-in or understanding, because it's shared and common
Yes.
understanding that everyone needs to have. Ayo asked the question.
I'll
So
just one, sorry. I'll just put
fine.
one more thing. Being a good listener is important when you are in the BA or BPC role, because that time you have to be listen the problem statement. Don't be vocal on that particular place. Vocal should be there when you know that yes, this is right, this is wrong. But if you are getting the requirement, like I, because as a BPC as well, so this is what kind of a tough part for me for the transition, that I'm a good listener, I'm listening, because I go for the workshop, I listen. But being a platform owner, I have to vocalist as well. So I improve myself, that yes, no, Atul, if you not speak, if you always listen, people will override you. That's the one thing. And before you go to the next question, I put one question, we'll pick up one question put by IO, if I taking the name correctly.
Yeah, Ayo, yeah,
Being
that's the one. That's the
IO,
question.
right? Being a more functional person, how much technical programming experience do you require to function as a platform owner? See, if you ask me as a personal level, I am zero in coding. I cannot write a single line of code. Either you say, Ratul, can you write a line of code for adding two numbers? I can't write. Being a platform owner, you should be good in the functional part and innovative part, because see, you're not going to be do any coding at all. You are going to be see that what is going to benefit to your platform. Now if I ask you a question, oh, if you are the head of family, do you know that how the all cooking has been done in your house? Or you're more responsible that all the raw material should be available in the kitchen whenever any cooking is required? And you say that second part is more good for me. Cooking, no, yes, if I know the technical things, programming, that is good, but it is not must. So I always say that 80-20 is the rule, is the good one. 90-10 is also a good rule. That 10%, I'm saying that if you are a platform owner, you should able to at least understand the code, that how the execution is happening. It doesn't mean that you should know the complete class name or the function name. No, that is not required. You should know that if I say, okay, this is the 10 lines code of code, can you tell me what is be happening with this code? You should able to explain, you should able to understand this is what is happening with this particular code. Hope I'm able to answer your question, Ayo.
Yeah, and that's the truth. There is really no way that you will
Yes.
have all of it. But the thing is to understand it. That's the point there. Whichever way, whether you're a technical analyst or whether you're a process analyst, you're applying that 80/20 rule because you need to really
Yes.
put your A game or put your best feet forward so that you
Yes.
can share really in
Yep.
there.
And also, according to me, there's a no concept called the technical analyst. If
Yeah.
you're a technical analyst, it means you're a developer or an architect.
Really, that's what it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
because functional can be analyst, but
uh,
technical means you know the coding. It means you're a developer or architect level. You're
mhm.
not an analyst then. Analyst means who just analyze it and give the work to somebody else. Technical analyst, I can analyze and I can do as well. That's what
Right.
we are here. So I'm a functional consultant. I'm a functional analyst because I understand things functionally and convert that, build a package and give it to my development team. Boss, can you do it on technical stuff? So it is important either you are a platform owner, either a BA or the BPC. You must be clear the terms and the rules very carefully. And it is not the right practice that you should interchange the terms. Like if someone asks me, Atul, I'm like I take a one-to-one sessions as well on the platform, one platform. So people say, hey, I am a non-technical guy. I said, how you can say you're not technical guy? You're working in IT company, yes, but I am doing incident change problem. I said it means you're a technical guy. Non-technical means you are doing the HR or finance part. That is a non-technical. But if you are doing the incident change and problem, it means you are not. Don't call yourself as non-technical. You are a functional guy because you understand the code. You know that this is happening with the code only. So you are a functional. You are not a non-technical guy. Non-technical is someone who's from the arts, who's from the commerce. They are the non-technical guy because for them coding is not anything. So we as a person, we as a resource, we as a I can say role or designation person, we should very clear that who am I? People say, Atul, you are a functional consultant. I said I'm a techno-functional consultant because I can understand the technical part. If I say I'm a techno-functional platform owner, because I can fight, I can talk to my development team on the technical stuff. The only thing is that I cannot code, but it doesn't. I cannot that if someone come and say, Atul, we're not able to do this work because this is this much. Okay, show me the demo what you're doing. Let me say what you're doing, what's not you're doing. Let me put my inputs. It means I'm a technical part. I'm taking part technical participation. So for everybody, I always say to everybody that make sure you call yourself with the right role, with the right skill set. Don't underestimate yourself. You are unique in yourself. What you know might be what Peter know, I don't know. What Emma know, I don't know. So make sure when if and you're working in the IT industry, it means you're a technical guy. Your techno-functional is the right word for you. But don't call yourself that I'm a non-technical person. Come on, you're not a non-technical person.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good. And that's so true. There's a lot of uh, you have a lot of templates and already baseline um, scripts that have already been written. Major thing is understanding its components and what it should
Right.
do, so that way you can really share. And then most of that will be in your conversations with your Scrum teams or the agile teams that you work with or the release teams, if you will. So, but great one. That's the only question I see in the chat. The others are resources because as an analyst, that's what you'll be doing for the most part. You will
Right.
be you do your research, you're doing your work, you're collaborating, you're
Correct.
holding conversations, doing what's needed to get. Yeah, I think that's the only question again in the chat. Um,
Yeah.
for platform management, you said governance You said
Yes. Strategic.
the strategic, and then you talked about the decisions.
Right.
You also talked about the platform health, and then you talked about making sure that you optimize performance. So, for
Correct.
optimizing performance, are there key things that you look at? And then for decision making, if they don't have a governance board in place, do you set that up, or do
Yeah.
you go try to, what types of would you give if
Okay.
they already have one, or to try and provide maturity and structure? And then
Okay.
are you also familiar with the concept of the center of excellence? And then have you implemented that? That's it.
I will not say that I set up the center of excellence. Excellence, I can say. But something which is important is that yes, I work with the team to set up the different part as well. Number one, that being a platform owner, it is not important, I can say 100%, but sometimes it is important you connect with the different scrum team as well, so that you know that what is the other teams are doing this particular part. Okay, governance is, as I say, yes, that is very much important part. And yes, I supported my customer to set up the governance as well. And when we say the governance, there are the multiple type of governance policies or the governance team exist. Like few in few of my clients I where I work, they have a two type of governance. One is called the process governance. Second is called the technical governance. So if anything new is coming, any innovation is coming, any new product is coming, and new, because this I'm a platform owner. It is not like that you come to me and say, Hatul, can you let's implement this. It should be reverse. I can come and go back to you. Hey, this is something new coming. I saw, I read. Please explain and let me know what is the benefit of this particular part. So this is what the platform want to do. And one more thing, let me tell you, platform owner and the product owner are the two different roles. Don't interchange, don't mix, don't confuse yourself. Product owner is the one who work on a specific product. Like if I say Ruth, Ruth is the product owner for the ITSM. Ahmad is the product owner of the discovery. But Peter is the platform owner under whom Ahmad and Ruth products are developing, are working. So if anything is coming new in their products, it go to Peter as well. Hey Peter, we're bringing this. Peter will see, okay, is it good to be go from the platform level? If it is required some kind of a customization, then we need to be have a governance on the place. Otherwise, what will happen that anybody will come and bring anything and introduce the system, right? Why government has a rule when you're making your house or when you're making your flat, they have a rule that every room must have a one window, every room must have a one door, there must be a place where you can put the garbage or something. Why? Because they know if you will not put these things in a proper manner, tomorrow if anything mishappen, might be a fire, might be something happen, there's no way to be go out. This is what the governance only, right? So when I was saying the governance, so there are mainly two type of governance we say. One is the process governance, or we call as a sometimes we call the process authority board, PAB or PAD. Some say PAD, some say PAB. So process authority board, where if anything need to be divert from the out of the box processes should be presented first there. Then to implement that processes, definitely I have to do the technical changes as well, and that is again a customization. Then those changes should be go to the DAB. Someone said design authority board, someone said tab. There's a technical authority board as well. Okay. Then the governance should be go there. Once these two governance body approve, then you must go for the that change. Okay. So this governance model we set up. I left the I set up, we set up along with the client, and it is not only you as a consultant or the platform owner can do. No, you need to be work with the client as well, because you are coming from the service provider, right? For the time being, you're a platform owner. Tomorrow, when you move out from that project,
Different.
somebody has to be doing it, right? So you have to be set up this team with the support of the customer. That boss, I'm your platform owner. Time being, I set up your platform, but I need the governance from your perspective. Who is the process owner? Who is the process authority board owner? Who is the technical authority board owner? Can we have a frequency of the meetings on this particular part as well? What should be when or what should be happen in these meetings? Is all changes should go in these meetings? Some specifics need to be going the changes in this meeting. So this is what is important. And what we think as a service now resource, that oh, governance we can do later when we go live. That is a biggest problem and biggest myth. Governance need to be start on the day one when you kick off your project, because after the development has been done, then what you will do? Governance is required. So why we teach our kids? Teaching means we are governing them. So what you say your kids? Don't lie, don't cheat, don't fight. Take what you want to be eat in the plate. Don't waste it. What you and me are doing? We're governing them. If they already put that lot of things in the plate, and then you say, hey, why you take this one? There's no purpose of govern that particular part. So governance is equally important in this particular part, and this is what we as a platform owner support our customer to set up the governance body, their meeting, their schedules, and then we run this particular part.
Awesome. Awesome. There's no questions in the chat. Do we have anyone that wants to unmute and ask other questions that we have? But great conversation, and we're liking it so far. Thank you for sharing that experience and that perspective with us. So grateful. The other one I would think about would be from the platform strategy and implementing. Would you say the environment stack? How many have you seen in this? Because a lot of people, so some have 3 environments, some have 4, some have more, all of that is compute resources and it costs
Right.
money. So would you say there is a standard or benchmark that you could recommend?
See, I'll tell you one example. I was working for one of the customer, and they have only 2 environments, dev and production.
Okay.
Now you will laugh, Atul, come on, how you're managing it? So there's a no standard rule that a customer must have 5 or 7 or 9 or 10 instances or 8 instances, 3 instances. The practice says a client must have 3 instances: dev, test, and production.
Yes.
But again, it depends on the type of the business and how big is your client. So in one of my client where I work, they have a 5 instances: dev, test, UAT, QA, and production. Now you say, come on, it's 5. Yes, they have a 5. And other than this, they have one vanilla instance as well, where they want to be implement the patches or the upgrade first and see how it's going to be out of the box. So total 6 instances there. So there's a no guaranteed rule or written rule that a client must have a 3 or 4. It's totally depend on the nature of the business. So like if I say I'm staying only with my wife, why should I purchase or why should I go for the 4 BHK house? There's no purpose of having 4 BHK, right? But yes, if I have a kid, if I have 1 kid, 3 bedroom is good. If I have 2 kids, still 3 bedroom is fine. But if I have 4 kids, definitely I need 4 bedroom or the 5 bedroom. So the case between me and Peter can be different. The case between me and Buni can be different. The case between me and Ken will be different because of the need as well. So as I said, that one of my customers just have 2 instances, dev and production. And you will not believe that we upgraded the instance in 2 days. Day 1 dev, day 2 production. Done. Because they have only small one. They say we just have 100 200 users as of now. Just small ITSM, we're using it. We clone it, upgrade it, done. Clone it, upgrade it, done. In 2 days, dev production both has been done. So there's a no ground rule. in this part. But yes, if you think that customer is growing, and also it is not on you, it is on the business and the user base, that how many users are going to be support. So in my current customer, I can say they have more than 100,000 users going live possibly next 2 years. So they ask service now that we need all minimum 5 to 6 instances because we have multiple branches to be going on. So it depends. Yes, but being a platform owner, you can support it. You can share your thoughts. You can set your mindset that, boss, let's have these many instances. Minimum 3 I need it. Dev, test, and production I need it. After that, if you need a QA or UAT, you can have no problem. Because UAT is totally used for the acceptance testing. QA is internal testing purpose only. And people say dev and test means just a replica of dev, but not fully, because dev is unstable. Test is still good one for the unit testing as well. So you can follow this rule, including your business, your service now salesperson, to be understand that what is the requirement, how big is the user base, and then you can take a decision.
Awesome. Peter had a question in the chat. He
Yes.
says, what does governance fully entail? And then,
And to
who are
whom
you
are
governing?
you governing? Team
And
members
then the
about
team members or subordinates?
no, Peter. Here the governance means you are talking about the platform governance. I'm not governing my team. I'm not governing my subordinate. I'm
Team leader.
governing the platform.
Yeah.
That what should become in, see, if let's go a little bit on the minute level. People we can see. Can you see the process? No. Can you see the technology? No. Right? But still they are required. So to run my platform, to govern my platform, I have a people. People are the doer here. I want that my platform should be clean and always clean, so that I'm putting something on the people level that, hey, you, if you want to make some changes, please let me know. Because you cannot put the governance on the platform, because platform is a what I can say, invisible entity. It's like a kind of software only, right? You cannot touch hardware, you can touch, but you cannot touch the software. So you did not govern the members or the subordinate. You govern the platform with the support of members and the subordinates, because they are the one who are going to support you this particular part. Hope I'm able to answer your question, Peter. If still you have doubt, you can unmute yourself and you can ask it openly. Thanks for the confirmation.
Yeah, so true, so true. The people, the technology is there is an enabler, but the people really make the magic happen. So
Correct.
without people, it's really about decisions. So individual teams, they have team managers, just like in agile team, you have your scrum master, or release team, you have the release train engineer, and
Correct.
then you have product owner, managing that team,
Yep.
to analysts and things like that. But this is you're governing the decision making within that platform. You're really,
Yep. And one more thing which is important here to be understand. Being a platform owner, the what I can say, you should not think about I or you. You should think about we. That is very much important. Might be being, because BPC is considered as the individual contributor. I am a BPC. I'm myself has been considered as an individual contributor because I'm contributing individually. I don't have a team. In a product, I'm the alone BPC. But under me, there can be BPC, but I'm an individual contributor. The work given to me, I just done it and completed. But when you are a platform owner, you are like a complete team, because people are depending on you now. Platform is depending on you. So you have to be think from the we perspective, not the I perspective, when you are moving a role from the someone to the why can I say platform owner role.
Awesome. That's the last question. Do we have anyone that wants to unmute and share? If not, what's your words of advice? And then, or yeah, one more thing. I at least I forget.
Sure.
So knowledge 25. Can you give us three words to really summarize knowledge. I know it was 3 days of packed learning
Yes,
and the whole AI boss and AI agents and everything.
correct.
So in 3 words, can you give us a summary before you kind of like close us out with your tips for or lessons learned from implementation? Yeah.
My goodness, 3 words. For me, knowledge is a festival.
Definitely.
Festival where you meet with the people, festival where you share your joy, your happiness, your knowledge, your experience with the people. Festival, you come to know a lot about the other culture as well. Because in the if anybody of you have in the knowledge earlier, might be this year, you know that around the world 20-25,000 people join together with the one motto: let's learn, let's grow, let's meet, let's create. So I go to knowledge to meet my fellows MVPs, rising stars, community members. This is what I go. Definitely learning is one part. I have a schedule, I have to be go in my booth as well, I have to be treat my customers as well, my potential customers as well. But along with this, I go and meet my people as well. Because might be I'm not able to meet you and then make up for 2 years, but if you're coming knowledge, might be 5-minute meetings will be remember for the complete year. I still remember that. I forgot the name of that person. He called me, Atul, I want to meet you. I said, okay, let's come on the booth. He got busy, I got busy. Last day came. We met on the last day at 4 o'clock when this expo was getting close.
Listen.
Then we met. So this is what about knowledge for me. It is a festival. Now you can imagine any festival which you celebrate at the fullest in your family, in your region, in your community as well. So for me, it's a festival.
Yeah, great synopsis. That's the truth. Knowledge is good there, get plugged in. It's
Yeah.
a lot of there's a lot going to be happening, but the good thing is everybody's speaking one language. Let's learn, let's share, let's grow together.
Yes.
Better together story. That's really the key here. That's
Correct.
knowledge. That's knowledge. So, give us your parting words while we close out. And once again, we want to thank you for coming to share not short knowledge as always. Coming in to do what you do best, impart that knowledge to everyone. Share your journey. We're grateful. And
Yep.
then yeah, take us away.
Yep. I think there's nothing I can say departing words, because departing word means that we might never meet again. But
I said parting words, but yeah, that's I get you. Yeah, which is true.
no. So see, I'll say that I'm not a very big person or very big personality, and I don't want to be. I'm the person like you who believe in learning, who believe in support, who believe that we need to build our community as well. Okay, so that is what important point here for anybody, including myself as well. If you want to be continue in the service now ecosystem, just have a faith in yourself that yes, you can do it. Sometimes I know it's tough. We lose hope as well. That no, I'm not able to make it. I'm not able to do it. But I'm a strong believer in God, and I strongly believe anything which happen for a cause. I'll tell you one story. Not story. It's a fact. I know that Emeka is there, and Tosin also I know personally now. So she says, Atul, we are starting the new chapter in Nigeria meetup, and it will be a in-person meeting. I said, I think I never come to the in-person. She says, never say never. And believe me, from that day till now, I have a plan in mind that I will apply my Nigeria visa and I go for in-person meetup. Might be this year or might be next year. But this is my dream now to be go to the meetup at least once in an in-person, because I know
Sure.
they're my people only. I see the way they are growing. I see you people who are growing now. Imeka, Tosin, you. multiple people who are there, who is growing, and I want to and it is not that I want to be make famous myself. I want to be come to meetup because I want to meet you guys, that who are you, what are you doing, how you're doing all these things, and let's cherish the moments, let learn with each from each other, that yes, what you're doing, let me do. And it is, and believe me, it is still in my list that this year, next year, I have to be applying my visa, and I want to be go in person in the Nigeria meetup by any way. I have to pay my personal, I have to be have some business trip, something, but I want to be go. I know in August 16th they have a in-person plus a virtual meetup this time. It's a very short notice for me because my family is just back from India, so little bit busy with the family nowadays. But yes, might be December, might be next year. I have a plan to be going Nigeria meetup, and we'll meet you as well, guys, there.
Oh, for sure,
So
for sure, for
there's
sure.
a nothing departing. There's a nothing parting words. Just believe in God. What is be happening, happening for a good cause. You and me are interacting. Might be there's some relation between us, and we will be here for the sharing our knowledge and connection as well. I'm happy to be support anybody and everybody. If you need any help, any guidance, let me know. My connect me on my LinkedIn as well. Let's talk. Let's discuss, and let's sort out the problems.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. We're grateful. A couple of minutes, the videos will be out. Once again, we thank you, Atul. We
Thank
will
you.
also share your channel and then your contacts so that that way they can reach out. Hey, connect. Nobody does it all. Everyone is actually learning and growing together.
True.
It's a better together story. So once again, we want to thank you, Atul, and then thank everyone for sharing their Saturday with us. I'm grateful. And then please connect. And then that meetup, y'all should make sure,
Yes.
send the network, send the link. It's a hybrid one, so hopefully
Yep.
we'll get there and then
And
make sure we're
yep,
really
as you
going.
sorry, as you say that it is a meetup, let me tell you one more thing, guys.
Okay,
If anybody of you possible for you to go the meetup as a in person, please go in person.
sure.
I know you have to be take a break from family and office, but the experience which you get as a in person, that experience you cannot get online. I can give you in the writing. I was in Sheffield earlier. I just moved to London 2 months back. For the meetup only, I travel almost 6 hours to and fro. I put my personal money, I take my personal off and just go and attend the meetup because I want to see the people. I want to meet the people. So can you imagine, just for the 2 hours meetup, I spend 6 hours in a train, and I start my day, I start my journey by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I reach my home back at 12 o'clock in the midnight. But the satisfaction when I get after meeting my friends, my connections, my people in the meetup, getting knowledge as well, I feel happy. Money come, money go, but these connections, these things. Now people ping me, "Hey Atul, are you coming for the meetup?" I said yes, why not? Now I'm in London, I'm definitely come to the meetup only. So if anybody can possibly for you, I know that financial problems is also, timing is also a problem, but if you can go and attend the meetup in person, push it, go for the in-person meetup, at least go once. Second time, go for, don't go, or maybe attend you online, but first time, go it, because first experience, first meetup, and first in-person meetup in Nigeria is, I'm going to be sure it's going to be a good one.
Huge.
Don't go for the knowledge, go for the people, go for the
Yeah.
party, go for the pizza, go for the PR, but go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're in line, and that's the truth. It's like a mini knowledge, because
Mini
the whole
knowledge,
idea is
yes.
you're building your network. They're going to share the experience, especially for
Correct,
those that attended.
correct, correct,
Go
correct.
there, go there and really soak up. Go there and really
Yep.
grow your network. That's really it.
Yes.
Those are the experiences you can't you cherish them for a lifetime. We do
Correct,
cherish them
correct.
for
Yes.
sure. If everything goes well, I would be there in one of the sessions. I know whether Snug, whether what forum, but meetups for sure, because that's your people, that's your tribe. That's growing what you really know. Thank you,
Yep.
everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye
Sure.
bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye bye. Sure, Peter. Definitely. Yes.